long time coming. Never gonna know if I'll ever find when the sun's gonna go and shine. Cause I'm stuck in the rain and I'm going insane. Cause my mind needs to get tamed. Whoa, but it's good for my...
Jesus Christ, Ghetto, when I said get a job, this is not what I had in mind, dude. I'd rather sit around and listen to you rage out and do an ASMR than ever create a monstrosity like this ever again. Please, for the love of God, never do this again. Hey, what is up, guys? Rylan back here for a brand new video. And in this video, guys, another Ghetto video. You guys wanted it, I asked. You said you wanted a part 2, so here we are. Now, a few things have happened since I made the last video, and I feel that they're very necessary to talk about. Some of it involving my channel itself, and some of it being around the pedophile Ghetto is being exposed even further that we're going to touch on in this video. And then some other things, you know, I just simply didn't have time to get to in the last video. I was trying to get to a lot of topics in the last video, and I just didn't really have time to get to it. So, we're going to get to it in this video. Oh yeah, and that little song that I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, he uploaded that, like, really recently, and then deleted it immediately because he must have realized how fucking garbage it was after it got uploaded. But holy shit, was that bad. But before we touch onto anything, I want to go ahead and shout out my first two, and... well, yeah, I don't know where I was getting ready to go with that. My first two patrons, Blood Marauder and Haley. Blood Marauder left a $5 donation, and he requested me to make a private video for him. If you guys didn't know, my $5 tier on Patreon, I make a video of your choice, whether that be on a friend of yours or somebody you just fucking hate and want them to fucking suffer or whatever. And I'll make it private, I'll make it public, I'll do whatever you want me to do with it. And Haley threw down the $2 donation, which is just shout outs regularly, and then, you know, a bunch of other good perks like that you guys can check out. Well, again, don't ever feel inclined to donate. I am truly happy people donated, and it's like I said in the last video, it's the gesture for me that shows it's just really thoughtful, and I want to thank you guys for doing that. But I thank every single one of you regardless, no matter what, for the amount of support I've seen lately on these videos I've made of Ghetto. It's unbelievable, and whether you give me money or whether you just leave a comment saying it was a great video, I fucking love every single one of you, and just from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Just wanted to get that out of the way. Enough of the pussy bullshit, let's get right into this fucking video. So the first thing I want to talk about is comments, and I'm not going to sit here, and don't ever think I'm going to be that person who gets salty about negative comments and sits there and like tries to expose and ruin people who leave negative comments. You know what? It's free speech, your opinion. You hate me, I don't care. But what I'm talking about is I've had a mixture of people trying to defend Ghetto in ways that just don't make sense. I've had people who don't seem to understand the situation, and then I'm pretty sure everybody who's watching this video right now has been dealing with this guy. It's either Ghetto or it's one of his crazed lunatic fans that are creating like 3 or 4 different fake accounts and keep calling me a simp. In fact, one of them stole my profile picture, and they named their account Ryan the Simp. Not to mention, he keeps calling me Ryan, but he can't even fucking spell my name right whenever my name is literally in the fucking title of my channel. I mean, how fucking stupid do you have to be to get that wrong? But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some of the things that people had a problem with. I'm gonna explain why I think it's just stupid. Because for one, the man's a pedophile. There's only so far you can go to excuse that and give reason for why he's acting like that and still pretend like it's okay because he's got problems. No, there's no excuse for that. Yeah, if you're preying on a young girl, an underage girl, a minor, you definitely have problems. But are they excusable problems? No. Anybody in their right mind knows that's fucking wrong. And again, I'm gonna go over why he knows he's wrong. By the way, on the Discord call that I'm about to get into in a bit, he fucking straight up admits it to JoJo, and then his response to that is, I didn't meet up with her, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, is that not the most sick, disgusting thing anybody's ever fucking said? I mean, I'm sure somebody said worse, but I mean, you can't get much worse than that, truthfully. I mean, to say something like that, seriously, I mean, let's go to prison and find all the people who went to prison for pedophilia with children online and ask them how they ended up in prison if it's not wrong to do it only online but not in person. Yeah, I feel like the answer Ghetto will get will be slightly different from what he fucking says. But anyways, people want to give him being mental or having mental problems or going through a lot as an excuse for his actions. And to that I say, you're just fucking wrong. And here's why. Ghetto's main problem. Yes, he clearly does have mental problems. It's very obvious. But he does not have mental problems to the point where he is unaware and unable to control himself. To an extent, do I think when he lashes out, it's kind of just coming out? Yes, I do. Everything else? No. Him lashing out? Does he need to do it? Could he tell himself in his mind not to lash out and to keep himself calm? Yes, he could. He builds himself up to that point to where he does lash out, and that's his fucking fault. But like I was saying, his main problem and the root of every single problem he's having right now is selfishness. If you look at everything I dissected on him in the last video, it all goes back to being selfish. From him using his fans sexually, such as the young girl that he's been texting, or any other girls he's been texting, to him using his fans for money and then throwing them to the side whenever he doesn't need them anymore, or bashing on all of them just for asking him about details or giving him advice, down to him having straight up egotistical rants about shit he deserves and shit he's supposed to have, him basically thinking that everything he does on YouTube should be handed him on a silver platter because he taps on milk jugs for a living. And when I say for a living, that's a very loosely stated thing, because I don't think he fucking makes hardly any living at all, or he wouldn't be acting the way he acts. He would be a lot more of a suck-up if he was making the money needed, but no, he's got to go in rants and act like a fucking child to make any more money than what he already does, because people feel bad for him for some fucking reason. I mean, truthfully, if you just take a big step back and look at the whole picture, it really is all just from him being selfish and greedy, and there is no excuse for that. Yes, you can say, oh, he's got problems, look at him beating himself on camera. Look at him fucking going off crazy and going off on these rants. Dude, he's going off on these rants and he's going crazy and fucking bashing himself because he can't cope with the fact that he's not famous. Most people don't give a shit about him or even know who he is, and he will never amount to anything. And he will never leave a stamp on this world like what he thinks he's going to. If he had any common sense, he would just get a real fucking job. But is he going to do that? No. You know why? Because he still has this mindset that he's the greatest thing in the fucking world and he's somehow going to be the most famous motherfucker to exist. So before we go on anymore with some of the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, I just wanted to take a minute to look at some of the main things on this Discord call, because that's the other thing I'm seeing a lot of people say. Oh, excuse me. But the thing they're saying is, oh, well, those texts could be forged. They're not real. There's no way Ghetto said that. Well, here's the full fucking thing of him admitting to it and arguing with JoJo on why he did nothing wrong and that everybody's just a bunch of trolls. Skip through some of that here.
And message receipts and text messages of things that have been happening between you and some other women. And I must say that is quite distressing and disturbing to look at.
Yeah, that's my personal business, though. Like, you guys got to mind your own business. If you have a girlfriend or wife, like, don't get into my business there. You know what I mean? Respect that.
I totally respect and agree with that.
Don't get into my fucking business.
Look, I hear you, but when you have
I'm 29 years old. I talk to a lot of my fans. Like, come on, man. I don't ask for anything. If some of my fans, like, come on, and I don't even want to do. I don't even do this to any of my fans. Like, I'm not trying to make. People are already trying to, like.
By the way, this is GhettoASMR. If you can't tell, that is him. I mean, if you've never heard the guy talk, you can't sit there and deny that's not JoJo. This is the girl that was the victim of Ghetto. This is the fucking G-Man himself. And then Basti is somebody who's also been, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm assuming you say Basti. Again, sorry dude if I said it wrong. But Basti's been bashing on him and whatnot, and I'm not sure if he's the one who set this up or not. I haven't had the context behind that. But yeah, I was just giving you guys a little insight on that. But I want to find the part where Ghetto fully admits to it. I will be right back. I'm going to cut the video. So here's the big thing I want everybody to take away and remember from this Discord call. This is the biggest thing, and I mean, this whole thing is a shit show. Listening to him fucking make excuses, this whole thing is just pathetic and just utterly stupid. But this right here is the main part of the video I want everybody to take away from and remember.
Without emotion or opinion, is that text receipts came out of you talking to an underage girl, and people are upset about it. And so the fact that you're then calling it all catfishing and all this stuff, and it just doesn't help you.
So
You know,
what?
I
The trolls. Oh well, I mean, I'm gonna have to be careful about it next. You know, it is what it is. I gotta be careful
Right.
about.
Before you came on, I did say to him that what happened was wrong and that it doesn't matter. I don't know how Dorian feels right now, but I said to him that it was wrong for anything to ever happen, and I'm trying to be nice about it, but it can't happen again. It was, it was illegal.
It's illegal if we fucking met.
No,
we were
it's
talking
actually-
about meeting,
I mean, I don't even know who you really were. I thought you were a catfish too, for all I know.
but it's still illegal to text me like that as well.
No, it's not. You sent me
Yes,
pictures
it is.
first.
I know,
I didn't
and I'm
know.
sorry. I was wrong to do that.
Okay, so that's
Dorian.
you then. Quit talking shit, guys. What the fuck?
If someone says that they're 17, right, like, regardless whether or not they're a catfish, isn't it just a good idea to not engage with that?
So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That right there is undeniable proof. Those texts were with Ghetto. That was not somebody faking being Ghetto. This all was absolutely fucking real. He just fucking admitted to it, and he not only admitted to it, but in the process tried to say it was all okay because he didn't meet in person. If anybody is still actually defending this guy, you were just as fucking bad at him, bad as him. Jesus Christ, my fucking English, I just fucked that all up. But you were just as bad as him, and I genuinely fucking hate you just as much as I hate him, because it is absolutely disgusting to even think it is okay to do this with a minor just because you didn't meet up with them. And for anybody to defend that and defend him for doing that, you're fucking disgusting, and I have no fucking respect for you ever, at all, at any point in time. So another YouTuber who went on the battlefield, took on Ghetto, was a YouTuber by the name of Zenix. You should check his video out. It's a really great video. He goes into good depth on everything that happened. It's awesome to see that there's other people out there calling him out for his bullshit, and not in a light as to where they're excusing him for it for mental problems. No, he has the same view as me. He knows that this guy's fucked up. There's no excuse for it. The shit he's done is inexcusable, and it's a fucking awesome video. You guys should go check it out. I'll put his link in the description. One big thing I've wondered during this whole thing is, with the people who still support him, let's ignore the fact that he's been called out for being a pedophile. Let's ignore the fact that he's been called out for using his fans like fucking sex toys. Let's ignore the fact that he used them like they're fucking bank deposits. Let's ignore all that and just think of it from their point of view. He gives them ASMR. Here's one question I have. How in the flying fuck can somebody just randomly be fucking tapping on like a fucking milk jug or something and all of a sudden start fucking ranting about how he's gonna fucking slaughter people in the millions because they don't fucking like him and make fun of him? Relaxing. I genuinely want to know if there's a fan of Ghetto in the comments, please fucking tell me how you find that relaxing, unless you're fucking just as psychotic as him and that's like relaxing you. I would really love to know. Man, all I gotta say is, if I walked in a room and I saw some dude fucking sitting there just pulling one of these numbers, fuck all these These trolls, I'm gonna fucking fuck all of them. I'm gonna fucking kick all their asses. They're fucking dead. I'm gonna fucking kill. Fuck this shit. If I fucking walked in a room and fucking saw that, dude, I'm calling the fucking cops on you, and you're getting fucking put in prison immediately, dude. I'm sorry, you're out, man. Like, that's fucking normal. People don't fucking do that shit, bro. And speaking of saying the word troll, oh my fucking god, am I the only person who's lost their last fucking nerve with him using the term troll? Every fucking second he fucking breathes in this existence. Oh my god, man, he said the word troll so much to the point that when I hear that word, it fucking makes me like cringe the fuck up. It makes me like want to fucking die. Oh my god, he has overused that word so goddamn. It's like when the word simp started going around and people started fucking overusing that. It's pretty much like that, only Ghetto's single-handedly ruined this word by himself, and that's impressive. I'll admit it. You know, I may not like Ghetto, but I gotta admit, to single-handedly ruin a word because you've used it so much, that's fucking impressive. That takes fucking talent. That's some real douchebaggery talent right there, Ghetto. I'll give you an applaud to that. In conclusion today, guys, the main thing I want you all to take away from this video is basically the same thing as last time. Fuck Ghetto, he's a fucking piece of shit. I mean, I probably couldn't beat that into your head any more than what I already have, but, you know, like I said, a lot of you guys wanted a part 2, and there was just some things I didn't get to cover. Not only that, the Discord call came out after I dropped my big video, and I just really wanted to talk about that. That's just something I really just felt like I wanted to talk about regardless. Even if I didn't make this big part 3, I was still probably going to make a short little video just talking about it specifically. But, you know, here I am making another big video on Ghetto. You know, again, thank you all for the support. You know, like and subscribe if you want to. Up to you. Completely up to you. Because I know, like, a lot of you guys are just here for the Ghetto news. You're not actually here because you enjoy my channel. Because after this, I'm probably going to get back to my normal videos, which is just fucking making fun of retards on the internet. You know what? Is that any different from what I'm doing right now? Nah, probably not. But, in conclusion again today, guys, Ghetto's an asshole. Yes. Big surprise. But, thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.